Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this fabulous Friday here in Connecticut. Anyway, if you believe what the papers and the weather report says, and I don't, but if you believe it, Armageddon is approaching. Okay, so I have to get this up quick, and if I have anything with you this weekend, I'll explain it. Okay, let me honk a little bit, and we'll get right to it. You saw the thumbnail. Same old story. Just moving my fingers, man. Those kettlebell swings wreak havoc on your hairdo, though, don't they? Good thing I'm not vain. Anyway, drinking your juice? Anyway, if you believe what you read and you hear, starting tonight and all day tomorrow, it could possibly be anywhere from 5 to 12 inches of snow. Don't narrow it down a little bit, 5 to 12, give or take a half a foot, right? And high winds. Now the snow I don't worry about. It's just, business as usual up here in the Northeast. The high winds, they are, Optimum is saying our Wi-Fi and everything may be compromised, the whole 9 yards. So here's the deal, guys. I reschedule all my lessons for the weekend, this afternoon and the weekend, okay? So that's not a problem. But if you get in touch with me, okay, and I haven't gotten back to you, that's what's going on, all right? If you ordered a mouthpiece, if you want a lesson, if you ordered books and you didn't get them and all that sort of stuff, leave me an email, and when the stuff, everything goes back, I will get back to you, okay? But there'll be no videos. I don't do a lot of videos during the weekend anyway, but there'll be none of that. And I have to get right out and get the groceries before fire and brimstone hits. Hell hath no fury. Anyway, you saw the story. Saw the thumbnail, the story. The same old story. Guys, I can't begin to tell you how many times I get the same old story. If I had a nickel for every single time I heard some variation on a theme of this story, I'd be a multi-millionaire. And I wouldn't be here now because I don't need this. I'll do this till the day I die. But anyway, here's the deal. Much of my clientele is comeback players. And every single time we have a first lesson, okay? And many times a free lesson. If they bought the mouthpiece, if you buy the mouthpiece, you get a complimentary free lesson, okay? And I always start, okay, where are you from, blah, blah, blah. Tell me a little bit about yourself. What sort of playing have you done? What sort of playing are you doing now? What sort of playing do you want to do, okay? I know it's chops, but let's get on the same page. So we're working towards the ultimate goal. And guys, here's where the story comes. I played all through middle school and high school. I love the trumpet. I was always pretty good. My chops were pretty good. I said, what do you consider pretty good? And he said, I could play a high C or D. That's like 100% of the time, a high C or D. Okay? And, that always got me first chair and all this sort of stuff, but I always wanted more. And when I went to college, they had a great jazz band, but I couldn't get in the jazz band because I couldn't, play high C, this type of thing. So I haven't played for 20 years, 30 years, whatever the case may be, but I always loved to play. And I'm going to a new church. You know, here's the variation. New church, and they have a great band there. And there's a great community band in the next town over, and I'd love to do that. But I got the trumpet out, and I just can't play. I knew Jerry back in the day. I stumbled over your YouTube channel. Okay. Always. Always. Guys, and if anybody out there is pushing this poppycock, gobbledygook, poopy, caca of this old way of playing, guys, run the other way. Because for every decent player, every one decent player, Chris Martin, that plays with tight corners, there's literally millions of them. Millions that love to play and can't play a note that anybody wants to listen to. And if they do, it causes angst. They end up hating the trumpet. I don't have time to practice. Guys, I hear the same thing so often. It's gotten to a point, guys, where I've heard this song so many times, okay, that I can literally, when I meet somebody new, I can say, I can tell you what you're going to say before you even say it. I will give them guys, this is it. Now, here's the deal. And every 1,000% of the time, after the first lesson, they go, oh my God, I can't believe how easy that G is on top of the staff. And they're barely scratching the surface. They're barely scratching the surface, but in their mind, it's so easy. For me, I feel like I'm straining my, this type of thing. And guys, you have to get past this. You just have to throw those books out. You really and truly do. It's not fair. It's not fair. And guarantee you, all these guys that have some success playing with tight corners and the tongue back and all this sort of stuff, takes them hours to get to the point where they can play. They are not in any way, shape, or form just picking up the horn and playing 3 octave up to double C with tight corners and no warm-up. Not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And guys, all of you comeback guys do not have the time to put in, forget 3 hours. How about an hour a day? Who has that time? If you have a job and a family, you don't have that time. And then you don't get your hour in, so you're scared to death to go to this concert band that you want to play in because you have your chops. Guys, you can't, that's not true power. It has got to be easy. You have to relax. You have to cut back on the air. Let the tongue do the work. Do a little kettlebells to jumpstart you, get in shape, and enjoy playing the trumpet. Isn't that a novel idea? Enjoy playing the trumpet. Oh, I have this concert band job tonight, and oh my God, my boss made me stay late for work, and I'm not going to be able to warm up, and I have that solo in the what am I going to... Guys, you don't have to sweat like that. I'm telling you. It is not supposed to be that way. And just throw them out, guys. Throw them out. If any teacher tells you to tighten anything, say thank you very much, here's the $40 I owe you, and get up and walk out. Firm up the tongue, don't tighten a thing. Anybody that says tighten a thing, trust me, they don't sound very good. They don't sound very good. The same old story. Guys, rip those books up. Rip them up. And I'm not going to anybody specific, but you know what I'm going to say. So, I'm sorry, I had a little cough there. Rip them up. They're absolutely not only useless, guys, they are detrimental to what you're trying to do. All right? All right. Anyway, guys, if we have no power, I'm still going to have a great weekend. I don't care what you say. And actually, if the electricity's off, I'm not going to be able to make juice. Ooh, that would be a problem. Anyway, guys, eat and drink your fruits and vegetables and live your life with true power, not the fake stuff, true power. Guys, if you're in the Northeast, be safe. Love you all.